listener production.
Welcome to Take a Hike podcast, a podcast that's going to be taking you through North Queensland's best parks and trails. Guiding us through the podcast today from the Townsville Bushwalking Club is Cherry Judge, Lewin Warnicky, and I'm Blair Woodcock. Today, I thought to kick off 2023, we should talk about something that I think affects everybody if you go out into the bush, literally anywhere, more likely probably Paluma though. I got attacked over the Christmas holidays by numerous leeches, and I know that everyone else I ran into on the trail did as well. So everyone was suffering, and I'm sure they were suffering for days after with the itches on their ankles. So I really need to talk about how to handle leeches the proper way to reduce the irritation. I think that's going to be a great public service. But before we get into that, though, let's chat about the Chrissy holidays, because we have to talk about it. I know you guys would have had adventures. You went overseas. You went everywhere.
Yes, I did. I went to New Zealand and North Island. We went to visit family, but we ended up doing a lot of cool things in places that were not that busy, just because it seemed like half of Australia was there in New Zealand holidaying. It was quite busy. We went to a state park called Kaimai Ranges, and we did this beautiful walk called the Sentinel Rock, and it was just stunning. The views across over Tauranga Harbour and stuff. It wasn't a very long walk. It was just about 14k, but it was beautiful and vertical.
Oh, nice.
So that was that.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
New Zealand's a magical place.
It is.
Yeah, I'm following someone on Instagram who's doing the walk. Is it the Tiora walk?
Yeah.
Man, that is some stunning stuff. And she's only, I think, at the bottom of the North Island at the moment.
Wow.
Only 50 days in. It is just spectacular, everything around that island.
Yeah, so that was mine.
Lewin?
What about you?
Family in town. We went for short walks, did four-wheel driving, went over to Magnetic Island. On the weekend, I did some hiking and pack rafting. We even took a rope for abseiling.
You teased us on Wonder Stories with this amazing location. When's the story being published?
It's already published.
It is?
Really?
It is.
Oh,
We'll
righto.
have to go check it out.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and we'd mountain bike the Grail track as well.
That's in Tully, isn't it? Gorel.
Yeah, Misty Mountains area, yeah.
Yes. What about you, Blair?
I went to Forgotten Falls before I left town, so I went out for a quick walk out there beforehand, which was beautiful. I thought there'd be more water in it. It was running, but I don't know, after the rain that we'd had that week before, I was expecting it to be a fraction more. But I guess that's coming from the dry part of Paluma as well.
Yes.
It's not coming down from the rainforest. So
Yes.
that was nice. That was where I had my experiences with all the leeches. Then we went away, so I did some walks down around Fitzroy Falls and Belmore Falls around Kangaroo Valley area down in the south coast of New South Wales.
Wow.
But that's probably all the walking I did.
You took some stunning photos.
Thank you. Yeah, I got the drone up a little bit over the beach as well, which is
wow.
just nice. Although I've got to say, down south, when there's no daylight savings, the sun rises at stupid o'clock. Like, you've got to get up to the beach at like 3 a.m. or something. I'm just glad I live up here where it's a little bit more sensible. But anyway, a lot more stuff coming up this year though. But one of the things we do need to talk about, which we've already mentioned, is the attack of the leeches. There's no way you can go to Paluma and not spend at least 5 minutes flicking them off your shoe.
Well, it depends, right? Like, they only come out when it's drizzling or raining or just after.
Yes.
When you go up there when it hasn't rained for a little bit, it's
There's no
totally
trouble.
fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the time I've spent up there, I've never had leeches.
You know, you came with us, Dara. Did you get a leech there?
I didn't get one.
Yeah.
But
I know some
others
others did.
yeah.
Not very pleasant when you get them in the eye either.
In the eye?
Oh, my goodness.
Why would you... How?
Oh, we know some stories, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me your eye story.
Oh, just on the weekend, somebody had
No.
one crawling in there.
No, so my eye story is actually I've seen this happen in a person. So it ended up going inside, and the key is to just let it. It's to not panic. I know it's really hard, but if it goes in your eye, everybody, don't panic. Let it just become big and fat and fall off.
Yeah, fall off naturally by itself.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you risk damaging your eye.
Definitely.
How do you blink?
You can't. I mean,
Yeah,
you do what you can.
Yeah, and your eye just turns bloodshot.
It does. It does. But there's nothing you can do. And I also saw a
Is it
video.
painful?
It is like any mosquito bite or regular leech bite. So it's itchy, but don't touch it. I mean, you can't.
I've never had one bite me in my eye.
I've seen it in action. It takes a good 30 minutes. So you have to sit there and let it.
Oh, no chance.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. You just have to sit and let it suck. And so this happens.
Disgusting.
and it's very tempting, very, very tempting to pull. There's a lot of screaming.
no.
And so you have to let it just become nice and big. And then it blah, blah, blah. It just falls.
Now
It's pretty gross.
Since we're sharing these gross stories, I went mountain biking over the Christmas it was, and I came off my bike and made some big dents in there with those little studs in the pedals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And went for a hike after rain. All the leeches were out in full force, and they were just crawling up and underneath the band-aid and going in underneath the skin.
No
and
way.
just I took the band-aid off, and there was 12
It's like
leeches.
a
Just
smorgasbord.
it was crazy.
You had given them a platter.
I did, and they loved it, and it was so painful.
Insane.
They didn't use enough anesthetic.
That's crazy. I remember doing the Bullocky Toms track once. Obviously, they have that anaesthetic, so you don't know. At the end of it, when you're doing that last creek crossing over the major Crystal Creek or whatever it is, I remember looking down at my leg, realising I had a blood dot on it. Lifted up. I had literally 10 of them just still sitting on it, just going at it. It was no, I don't do it. All right, so if you don't get them in your eye and they're just, let's say, on the normal place, like an ankle or your calf or something, what is the proper way to get rid of them?
The way I do it is you get your fingernail and you just lightly tug them, and
Yeah.
then you put your fingernail underneath their mouth and let them retract their teeth, and that's the better way to do it, and it works all the time.
Yes.
If you don't have nails, then you can use a sharp object or a blunt object like a knife.
Right.
Yes, and that's the right way to do it, according to, Healthline.
So you grab them by the middle and you just pull.
Yeah, you grab them by
Slightly,
the tail
yeah.
because that's the easiest way to
Right.
do it.
Bit of tension.
Until
And-
there's tension, and then you
Put your
slip something
fingernail
through.
under.
Right.
And just
From the bottom.
from the bottom where they're attached.
Yep.
And then they release. They should release on their own.
Yeah, because apparently their teeth they go in and then out, and so if you're pulling, ripping the thing out, and they can
Oh, God.
regurgitate
Yeah.
as well,
So you
which
don't
causes infection.
Yeah. But I don't have the patience for that. So I do the bad thing, which you shouldn't, but it works, and I put salt.
And it's also salt's good for your lunch.
Yes.
There you go.
I
So
need
you
it for my
pack it for two
sandwiches anyway.
purposes. Yeah.
And other people use lighters.
What's so bad about the salt?
Well,
They just don't finish
no,
it.
regurge. That's
Yeah,
it.
right.
Yeah.
The same thing. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
And DEET or Anzac repellent.
Yeah, same thing. They
yeah.
they vomit back. They vomit a bit before they fall off.
So if you're really squeamish about it all, use some spray before you go out in the bush, and that
Yes.
helps tremendously.
Yes.
So the strong bushman stuff, right?
Yeah.
Not
DEET,
the,
yeah. 40% DEET or whatever. So I
DEET also has its own issues as well.
Yeah.
Very
True.
true. Yeah,
True.
you sprayed all over your shoes and then your shoe falls apart in 3 weeks' time.
yes. So I actually get minimal leeches on my feet because I do the whole DEET thing, and I soak my socks pretty much in Bushman's.
What about if you soak your socks in that permethrin or whatever it is? Does
It
that
works
work?
for me.
It does work?
Yeah,
cool.
but if you're going to do creek crossings and stuff, then it's all going to.
Generally, I just don't even bother. And
Well,
then,
that's-
and then if I if I do get sick of them, then I'll just spray my legs, and then
Yeah.
that's it. Just because DEET's not healthy for you or either.
Yes, that's very
No.
true, actually.
If you don't care about them, then Lauren, where's the worst place you've got one?
I haven't really had them too bad.
Oh, okay.
hey.
Right. So just 12 sucking up at a scab.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's probably the worst. It wasn't that bad. Just the amount of numbers that you can get. Because sometimes they're that bad in certain locations that if you stop and try and pick them off, there's
You're gonna
more
get
that comes
more.
on.
Yeah.
So you may as well just push through it
Yeah.
to an open clearing or wherever, and then
Then
try and get
get
them
it
off.
off.
That's what happened to me. There was a tree down on the top of the trail out to Forgotten, so you had to bush bash around the base of the tree. Got back onto the main trail, and there was 4 of them right there.
So the key is desensitization, because it's really, you live in North Queensland, rainy season is perfect time to go hiking for waterfalls. You're going to get leeches.
Do you know what it is for me, though? I don't care if they bite me. It's when I see them.
Yes.
I'd prefer if they just, you
Yes.
just don't even know about it till it's too late. That is the preferred
Yes.
option for me.
Got another good story for you guys. So I was hiking Mount Peterbutt, which is up Cape Tribulation area. And on the way out, it was raining like the whole trip, and so the leeches were horrendous. And I was with my partner Jody, and couldn't. It was one of those moments where if you stopped, you get more on you, so you just keep hiking. And there was like this rocky outcrop that I went to just ahead of her because I was sick of it all, and stripped off all my clothes, all my shoes, started taking them off, and then I hear Jody's going, "Whoa!" and she like fell down this razorback ridge line.
Oh, no
Yeah, and
way.
so
Ouch.
I came running back fully nude through the rainforest, and she was like a few meters down this ridge line, and I had to help her try and get back up out of it because she had a fully loaded backpack. It was like a 4-day trip.
Did she get hurt?
No, surprisingly.
Wow.
But she had a good sight.
You didn't get any leeches though, did you?
No. I was still trying to get them off me.
All right, so moral of the story, don't eat your fingernails and make sure you have some when you head out on the hikes. That's some good news for next time. I'll make sure I'm not so scared next time, guys. What's coming up? Any big hikes in the next week for you guys?
We're still planning with the Bushwalking Club.
Yeah, well, I've been keen to get out and do a
Yes.
trip with the Bushwalking Club.
If you want to get up to date with what's going on in the meantime, TownsvilleBushwalkingClub.com.
Yes, and also their Facebook page.
Excellent. And if you want to check out a great story of what Lewin got up to with some amazing footage in a cave behind a waterfall, just let's say, if you want to find out where Batman lives in North Queensland, Wonder Stories as well is the place to go.
Thanks.
Guys, thank you for that. We'll talk to you next time.
Happy hiking.
Happy hiking.